Diddy was going off on everybody in the courtroom today. Look at this. What if I told you even this guy caught a stray in the courtroom? Before I explain to you that, let me tell you about the crazy stuff that went on today. First of all, there were victories for the prosecution and defense today. First of all, we heard about so many sex workers for victim number 2, I couldn't keep track. We had Sly, Anton, Paul, Michael, Leo, and somebody named Rico, which I guess is Diddy. Weird. But anyway, today's testimony told many things. One thing, it exposed that she had to do numerous freak-offs or her rent wouldn't get paid, and Diddy refused to let her quit. 18-hour days, once a week for years straight. Remember how victim number 2 said she had to do the freak-offs or Diddy wouldn't pay her rent? Well, something strange that came out today was that she said he was paying her rent, but the prosecution asked her, who is paying your rent now? Meaning today. She said Sean. Now, if Sean is still paying her rent, even after he's arrested, it makes it look like it wasn't all about the freak-offs. But let me explain. You gotta remember, she was with Diddy all the way up until he was arrested. If once he was arrested, once his attorneys got involved, I'm sure they told him if he's paying her rent, he needs to continue to pay the rent so it doesn't look weird or look like he only did it for the freak-offs. Now, whether that's the case or not, that part still looks good for Diddy as far as the coercion because of this. I asked ChatGPT if Diddy stopping paying her rent or threatening to stop paying her rent, if that is coercion, if he's saying I'm gonna stop if you don't continue with the commercial sex. Without going into the full details, ChatGPT clearly answered yes. So that puts into question whether it was just for the freak-offs or not. And when you're dealing with a jury as a defense, all you want is confusion, muddy the waters. But then, also the testimony had Diddy up in arms. For what? I don't know. At one point, Combs spoke with animated gestures, seeming frustrated or eager to emphasize a point, with his attorneys Mark Agnifilio and Brian Steele, also Alexandra Shapiro. Now, I don't know what was going on, but I thought that was strange for Diddy to be going crazy right in front of everybody. Then that brings us to this guy, Koala Bear. Diddy even went off on the courtroom artist, said that, soften him up a bit because you're making me look like a koala bear, Combs said. I don't know what the koala bears did to Diddy, but apparently he got smoked for them too. But one damaging thing for the defense is Christina Korm and the rest of Diddy's staff were put on blast again. Victim number 2, when asked, did you ever carry rugs?